Yo, what's up, guys? This guy's in here bringing y'all back another Boruto manga chapter 53 review. And let me tell you, this got good. A major betrayal at the end. There was always spoilers. We already seen it, but my God, it's just ringing and seeing what happened threw me for a loop, guys. But before we get into the chapter review, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Doing a giveaway at 100 subscribers, guys. Go ahead and hit the like button, and let's get into this chapter now. Kawaki's on the battlefield, guys, and Isshiki looks at him and says, "Hello. We finally meet again." And then it cuts back to Shikamaru surprised, like, what happened? Kawaki just suddenly disappeared. And Katasuki is just like, what if Isshiki done it? Teleport him to the battlefield. And Ama's not sure. He says, I'm not sure, but if Isshiki done it, we're done for it. So it cuts back to the battlefield, and Kawaki is getting up, finally seeing Isshiki for the first time. And Isshiki tells him, or says, that was a close call. I only have 5 minutes, and I can't believe I let these failures drive me into this corner. And Kawaki looks at him and says, 5 minutes, huh? I'm jumping for joy to basically see you die, to witness the end of your life. And Shiki tells him that it's going to be nothing but a lengthy nap, because I will resurrect in your body. You're my vessel, basically. I'm going to put the karma on you. And Naruto tells him to run, and that he'll stall him, but Isshiki just stomps on Naruto's gut, tells him to go to sleep as he loses his transformation. He runs, he catches Kawaki, he grabs him by the neck, telling him that you can't escape, and that don't struggle be over in a flash. But then Sasuke uses his ability of his Rinne Sharingan to switch places with Kawaki, and Ishiki's surprised, and Sasuke yells at Kawaki to take this little ball thing that's in front of him with bands on it and throw it down, and he does, and it creates a smoke screen. And Isshiki looks at Sasuke, is like, a smoke screen's not going to stop a Byakugan. But Sasuke tells him it's not a smoke screen, that it is more so of a mineral dust that's used to obstruct clairvoyant powers. And he slams Sasuke mad and into the ground, stomping on his chest. And the dust lasts is only a couple minutes, but that's all they need, is a couple minutes for his life to run out. But Isshiki jumps into the air, and he's not able to find Kawaki. He's getting mad. He yells his name, Kawaki! And he tells him that he won't let him escape. Naruto, monologuing to himself, wants him to keep running so that he could get away. And Isshiki, seeing that he has no time left to waste, he comes down, leaps down and attacks Naruto, driving his knee into his sternum, causing him to pass out. As Kawaki is running, he sees his arm like fall off, because it's only really active when Naruto was like up. So Isshiki yells at Kawaki, and he tells him that he has 20 seconds to get out there or he will kill Naruto. So it cuts to Kawaki as a little child, as he's hiding behind a rock. In the present, he's also hiding behind something as a child, and Jigen comes out telling him there's nowhere you can hide. Prepare to be punished. So he cut, and Jigen, it's Isshiki. Isshiki is counting down from 10, and it cuts back to where Naruto first really bonded with Kawaki, and Naruto tells him he wants to take care of him because he reminds him a lot of himself. And he also cuts to a time where Kawaki asks him to teach him ninjutsu, and in the present, Naruto is on the ground, and he's monologuing to himself in his head. He's like, good, just stay where you are, it'll be all right. And then Isshiki counts down from 5, and it cuts to Naruto back to telling Kawaki that, good, from now on you are my student. And as Isshiki counts down from 4, 3, 2, 1, we see Kawaki walk out, and Isshiki immediately goes after him, and he tries to fire a fireball jutsu, but Isshiki just like bursts it off easily and grabs a hold of him, and he tells Kawaki that he is nothing more than a vessel to be taken over by him. And Kawaki tells him that he learned other stuff from Naruto. Now this was kind of like, when I was reading, I was like, oh, he learned other stuff, and I was just like, okay, we about to see. I thought he was gonna hit him with like a Rasengan or something, but what actually happened threw me for a loop. And Isshiki replies to what end, basically, when he asked that when he said he learned other stuff from Naruto. As to what end? The arm he gave you basically led me to you, to find you, to bring you here. The affection he gave you caused you to let yourself be caught. And so what did you learn from him, for real? Kawaki tells him that he doesn't understand a thing. He says a world without the Hokage, the 7th Hokage, without Naruto is not has no worth for him, and that he would rather be dead than to see a world without the 7th. And Isshiki tells him it doesn't matter either way. You are just a vessel. And Isshiki gives Kawaki the karma and laughs as he says that this outcome was reality, and now he could go to sleep worry free, knowing that he will come back in a couple years. And as he looks at his hands and he's like, oh, my life ran out. Y'all were so close. And he gives them credit. It's like, I'll give y'all credit for pushing me as far as y'all did, despite being a lesser species. But then he kind of noticed all of a sudden the karma wasn't on Kawaki, like it disappeared and it wasn't activating. And he notices and panics, and he doesn't know why the karma is gone. Kawaki tells him, mind telling them how much longer you could cling to life, Mr. Osusuki? And Isshiki grabs Kawaki, yelling at, what have you done? And he knows he implanted the karma right, but he doesn't know why it happened, why it disappeared. As he drops to his knees, and we see another Kawaki take a step out above him and say shadow doppelganger jutsu. And I was like, you know what, I should have seen that coming, because that's Naruto's specialty. Of course he would teach a student of his that. Of course, I don't know why I didn't see it. I thought it was gonna be like a Rasengan. No, it was a shadow clone jutsu. And Kawaki looks down on Shiki and says, it seems like you want to say something, but it doesn't matter. That you are going to die being outsmarted and beaten by a mere vessel. And that this is your reality, Isshiki. And he jumps down on Isshiki and he turns to dust. And his life is over. And he tells him, now you can sleep all you want, you piece of crap. Now Naruto is surprised that Kawaki even uses Shadow Clone Jutsu. And Kawaki tells him that it's still a work in progress, and he was only barely able to make that one. And Sasuke walks over to them, asking if Naruto was okay, and Naruto says yeah, and that's the same kind of joking the way they do. And Sasuke tells him, quit evading, like, are you okay? Like, the power you used to display earlier was not normal. And he asked Naruto if there any serious risk about him using that power. Now, as Naruto's about to say something, because he says, well, we see Kawaki looking over in the distance. His eyes are like what's going on here? And we see Boruto come out of nowhere and stab Sasuke in his Renin Sharingan eye. And Sasuke falls screaming in pain, holding the eye that Boruto just stabbed. And Naruto yells Boruto! Like, and as Boruto speaks, or as we read, we could tell that what is happening now, that is not Boruto. Because he says, I never actually thought y'all would defeat Isshiki. But shit, good job. But you are the only nuisances left. And it could only mean one thing, that this is Momoshiki. Momoshiki has taken over Naruto's body. And not Naruto's body, but Boruto's body, and is in a good position to take them all out, seeing that all of them are weak at this time. Now, obviously, no one died. Like, if anyone, no one's dying. No one's going to die, because obviously Boruto gets back control somehow. I feel like the next chapter will explain, like, maybe he's doing that little thing where he meets Momoshiki and he has to kind of like fight him off to gain recontrol of his consciousness. But as of now, Momoshiki has taken over Boruto's body. And as far as Kawaki's karma, how he got his karma back, my thought on that is that somehow Kawaki, if Boruto doesn't, come back to, his consciousness, that somehow Momoshiki gives Kawaki another karma. And because you can have multiple people with the same karma, like I said in the past, but you can't, like, once you are reborn, basically, that karma goes away. So I have a feeling that Momoshiki is going to give Kawaki a karma just in case anything happens to Boruto. So that's my thought of it. That's how I think that Kawaki gains his karma back, the karma back. But let me know what you thought about this chapter, guys. Was that betrayal like out of like out of this world? Because I didn't see that coming for real. Even when I was spoiled, I was like, nah, that's just a fake spoiler. But even when I seen the spoiler, I didn't see that this actually happening. So let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you have any critiques whatsoever about what I could do better, also leave it in the comments below. But with that being said, guys, thank y'all. It's been Gajin for Gajin Retreat, guys, and I'm out.